Hey guys, this is Getty with Georgia Firing Line, and today we're going to talk about one of our favorite guns to build on, which is the Sig MPX 4.5-inch barrel, available right now at shop.georgiafiringline.com. So there's no question that shooting a pistol caliber carbine is some of the most fun that you can have on a range. You've got pistol ammunition, which is significantly cheaper than rifle ammunition, lower amounts of recoil, and generally the maneuverability of a shorter platform aids itself for a lot of defensive uses for folks as well. The Sig MPX is, in our opinion, one of the best ones to start with and one of the best ones to build on because of the availability of parts for accessorizing in the future. We'll take a look at one here in a minute that's been built up by a friend of ours named Ben, and we might even get a chance to shoot it as well. As the MPXK comes out of the box, you have a 4.5-inch cold hammer forged barrel with a left-hand metric thread on the muzzle. All this means for you is whatever muzzle devices and suppressors that you plan to install on your MPX in the future, just make sure you get the proper sizing for the threading. Moving back, we have a quick detachable M-Lok handguard, which slides off with one pin. Makes it really easy to change or to accessorize your rail accordingly. Unlike a lot of its other competitors, the MPX is a metal frame. This means the upper and the lower are both made of aluminum, which increases weight slightly, but also decreases felt recoil significantly. Inside this upper receiver, you're gonna find a short stroke piston system that works in a PCC. This is gonna dampen recoil and increase general reliability when we're talking about shooting different types of ammunition, different grain weights, or whether or not you put a suppressor on the gun. This MPXK is a pistol configuration, so we have the Sig side folding pistol brace pre-installed on the gun. We find this to serve just fine, but there are options to change it out in the future should you choose to. Now in terms of shootability or reliability, Aaron Cowan with Sage Dynamics shot 500 rounds in his burn down on his MPXK with 0 malfunctions in under 4 minutes. And with all the ones that we've sold and built and we shoot them in matches weekly, the reliability on the MPXK is very serviceable. And then finally, when we get into the lower receiver, what we're gonna find is that this gun comes out of the box ambidextrous ready. This means that your safety is on both sides. This means that your magazine release and your bolt release are on both sides out of the box. And the crown jewel is the Timney single stage trigger flat bow that comes pre-installed with the new MPXKs. So we spoke briefly about some of the customization options for these guns. The most common is that the barrels and the handguards are pretty quick to interchange. So what that means for us is it's just about that easy to build your own MPX. So this is just an example of some of the accessories and some of the ways that you can improve your MPX for your purposes. This one belongs to one of our employees here named Ben. Lovely individual. If you ever have a chance, make sure you give him a hug. So what Ben did was he swapped out for the illustrious 8-inch barrel. The 8-inch barrels are pretty hard to find, but this is an example of some of the flexibility of the MPX platform. On the end of his barrel, he has a Yankee Hill suppressor, and he swapped out the handguard for a suppressor-ready one from Midwest Industries. Now, of course, we tend to put red dots on everything that we own around here, so we have a Vortex Spark AR on the top, an ambidextrous charging handle, a JMac custom arm strut with a Gearhead Works tail hook on the rear end. Notice the trigger has been left alone. That's because it doesn't need to be interchanged. The Timney trigger in this gun is phenomenal. So whether your intention for your pistol caliber carbine is to build a really fun gun to shoot, or maybe it's a folding backpack gun that you can carry with you on trips, or if it's a dedicated home defense platform, the Sig MPX should be on your list because it is out of the box one of the best in the business. It also goes without saying that Sig Sauer offers a lifetime warranty on factory parts, so if you ever buy anything from Sig, you're covered. So that wraps up this build for this particular MPX put together by Ben. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at Georgia Firing Line or through social media. And make sure you contact with us on georgiafiringline.com. My name is Getty. Stay safe.